Hello everyone, my name is Steve, and on behalf of the Colorado Department of Revenue, it is my pleasure to walk you through this video on how to complete Form DR0098, Special Event Sales Tax Return. You can pause and rewind this video at any time to review the information provided. Let's go ahead and get started. Anyone making retail sales at a special sales event must collect the applicable state and state-administered sales taxes. The seller must either file a special event sales tax return to remit the tax, or if the event organizer has obtained a license, the seller may remit the tax to the organizer for the organizer to report and remit with a special sales event sales tax return that the organizer files on behalf of the special event sellers. To download the DR0098, go to tax.colorado.gov, hover over the Forms and Instructions tab or click the white drop-down arrow on the home page, click on Forms in Number Order, then click on DR0098, Special Event Retail Sales Tax Return, located under the Form Number column. In our example, you attended a special event in the city of Lakewood. You had $350 in gross sales and services, $0 sales to other licensed dealers, and $350 in sales of food for home consumption, which you can claim as an exemption. Using the Geographic Information System, or GIS, as well as the Form DR1002, Colorado Sales Use Tax Rates, you'll be able to successfully paper file the Form DR0098, Special Event Sales Tax Return. Enter your business and event information. If you're an individual or sole proprietor, enter your SSN. Otherwise, enter your FEIN. Then enter either your registered business name or your first name and last name and phone number. Next, enter the 12-digit account number located on your special event license, the event period, which is the month and year the event began and ended, the 6-digit location jurisdiction code, which can be found using Form DR0800, the GIS, or may have been provided by the event organizer, and the due date for the return, which is the 20th day of the month following the month in which the special event began. Lastly, enter the event location information as shown here. Enter your gross sales, in our example $350 on line 1, your sales to other licensed dealers, in our example 0 on line 2, subtract line 2 from line 1 and enter that amount in line 3. The dollar amount from line 3 will carry over to all applicable columns beginning on line 4. Please note, all dollar amounts listed on the DR0098 are rounded to the nearest dollar. Use the DR1002 or the Colorado Tax Lookup Report from the GIS to determine what, if any, special district taxes need to be reported on your DR0098 filing and check the applicable box or boxes as shown here. Using the tax information found in the DR1002 or listed in the GIS Colorado Tax Lookup Report, enter the dollar amount from line 3 and all applicable columns on line 4, net sales, starting with the state. The DR1002 also contains a list of self-collected home rule cities to help you determine if the city where your special event took place is a state-collected or self-collected home rule jurisdiction. Self-collected jurisdictions are not reported on the Form DR0098. On line 5, exemptions, enter in each applicable column the amount of any tax-exempt sales, in our example, food for home consumption, that you included on line 4. See the DR1002 for more information regarding exemptions allowed for each state-administered local jurisdiction. Subtract line 5 from line 4 and enter those amounts in the applicable columns on line 6, net taxable sales. On line 7, tax rate, enter the applicable state, RTD/CD, and county tax rate in each column. The current sales tax rates can be found in the DR1002. The current state sales tax rate is 2.9%, so enter that percentage in the state column. The current sales tax rate for RTD is 1.0%, and 0.1% for CD. Simply add them together for a total tax rate of 1.1% and enter that percentage in the RTD CD column on line 7. Next, multiply the county MTS column in line 7, 0.50%, by the county MTS amount in line 6, $350, and you get $1.75. Round up to the nearest dollar and enter 2 for $2 in the county MTS column in line 8, amount of sales tax. Enter the applicable service fee rate on line 9, service fee rate, for each column of the return. Current service fee rates can be found in the DR1002. The service fee allowed for both RTD and CD is 3.33%. Do not add the service fees together as you did earlier to determine the total tax rate in line 7. Simply enter 3.33% in the RTD CD column on line 9. Multiply the county MTS column in line 9, 3.33%, by the county MTS amount in line 8, $2, and you get 6 cents. Rounding to the nearest dollar equals 0. So in this case, you would enter a 0 on line 10, service fee discount, in the county MTS column. Subtract line 10 from line 8 and enter those amounts in line 11, sales tax due. Penalty and interest may be self-assessed if a return or payment is not timely. See FYI General 11, Colorado Civil Tax Penalties and Interest for more information. If a return or payment is not timely and the penalty and interest are not self-assessed, the Department of Revenue will calculate the penalty and interest on your behalf and send a bill. Add lines 11, 12, and 13 together to calculate the total tax due for each column on line 14. All amounts in line 14 are then added together to calculate line 15, total amount owed. Be sure to sign and date the return and see the form instructions for payment and filing information. As a reminder, there are many resources available to you through the Colorado Department of Revenue. Please keep these resources in mind if you find you need additional support. The Colorado Department of Revenue aims to make complex tax information easy to understand to enable accurate and on-time tax filings. All values used in this video are for illustration purposes only. My name is Steve, and on behalf of the Colorado Department of Revenue, Taxation Division, Education and Training, thank you for watching this video. The Colorado Department of Revenue is always here to help you be voluntarily tax compliant through information, education, assistance, and customer service.